Hello, everyone, and welcome to Grandpa Tells It All, a podcast filled with wonderful stories and maybe a little advice, too. So let's get started. All right, since you liked that moon landing story, let me tell you another one. Not quite as famous, but still pretty epic in its own way. This one's called The Great Bike Race of '63. Now, back in the summer of 1963, I was 27, still young, full of energy, and a little too confident for my own good. I lived in a small town, the kind where everybody knew each other, and gossip traveled faster than the mail. We didn't have cell phones or video games. Our fun came from what we made ourselves. That summer, I got my hands on a brand new Schwinn bike. Cherry red, chrome handlebars, leather seat, the whole 9 yards. Saved up for months working at the gas station just to buy it. That bike was my pride and joy. I cleaned it more than I cleaned the dishes, and trust me, your grandma noticed. Now, across town lived Jimmy Larkin. Big guy, always chewing on sunflower seeds, and just the tiniest bit competitive. He had an old silver bike he'd named Lightning. Not as shiny as mine, but fast. And Jimmy, he could ride like the wind. One Saturday afternoon, down at Mel's Diner, we got to talking. I might have bragged a little about how my new bike could outrun anything on 2 wheels. Jimmy leaned back in his chair, spit a sunflower seed into a Coke bottle, and said, "Wanna bet?" Well, kiddo, that's all it took. We set the race for Sunday. High noon, Main Street. Word spread fast. By the next morning, half the town had turned up. Old folks brought lawn chairs. Kids had little flags. Mel even sold root beer floats for $0.10 a cup. It felt like the Indy 500. The rules were simple. Ride from the diner down to the water tower and back. One big loop. First one back wins bragging rights and a pie of their choice from Mel's. The whistle blew, and off we went. Let me tell you, I flew down Main Street, pedaling like my life depended on it. I could hear Jimmy right behind me, those sunflower seeds rattling in his shirt pocket. The crowd was cheering, kids were yelling, and someone, I swear, started playing a harmonica. I hit the halfway point in the lead, took the turn sharp, too sharp. My tire clipped a rock. I went flying, not off the road, off the bike. Next thing I knew, I was flat on my back, staring at the clouds, hearing Jimmy whoop as he zoomed past. Now, I didn't break anything but my pride, thank goodness. I got up, dusted off, and finished the race with a limp and a grin. Jimmy was waiting at the finish line, already biting into a warm apple pie, holding out a slice for me. "Best 2 out of 3?" he asked. We laughed so hard, I nearly dropped the pie. That day didn't make me famous, didn't change history, but it sure stuck with me. Not because I lost, but because I learned something. Sometimes it's not about winning, it's about showing up, falling down, and laughing all the way through. And you know what? That cherry red Schwinn still sits in the back of my shed. Maybe one day you'll fix it up and ride it yourself. But take my advice, watch out for rocks. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe for more videos and stories to be shared with all of you.